Hi, good evening, buenas noches, ¿cómo están? How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. So, real quick, I'm putting the finishing touches. I'm working on my syllabus, I would say you could call it, for next week. Next Saturday, I'm going to be hosting my bookkeeping workshop, and I've been posting about it, and so tomorrow is the last day to sign up. But I kind of just wanted to make this video to remind everyone tomorrow is the last day to sign up because I am preparing workbooks. Estoy preparando unas libretas, so I want to make sure I have them ready for everyone. So tomorrow is the cutoff. Right now the class is $129. That includes your workbook. It's going to be a 3-hour session that we're going to be having at my office on January 10th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's going to be a 4-hour class. And so I'm sitting here putting the finishing touches on my syllabus, the agenda, for what we're going to discuss. And I kind of wanted to mention a little bit about the topics that we will be going over. So the main goal of it is to show you how to do your own bookkeeping to save thousands of dollars, because literally a bookkeeping service, if you have a professional bookkeeper, it can be anywhere between, I've seen them as little as $200 up to $500, $700 per month. So even if you're on the lower end paying $200 a month, that's still $2,400 a year. The average is about $350 a month, I hear, just kind of whatever, depends. It's going to vary, right? Because everybody has different services included with their bookkeeping. There's different tiers, so it's going to vary. But if you're between the $300 to $500 a month range and you don't have that kind of money because you're a new business, this class is designed for the new small business owner or someone who still, maybe you've been around a couple of years, but your business is just not in a position to be paying $300 to $400 a month for bookkeeping services. Okay, so if that's where you're at right now, this class is for you, and hopefully it will help you better understand how to manage your books, how to understand your expenses, how to understand if you're even having a profitable business. There are so many people that are in business, and at the end of the year, they're like, "Where's my profit?" So, you know how what's that song that said, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. So does it even make sense to have a business that's not profitable? And a lot of times we think we're profitable, we're getting money, but we're spending money, and at the end of the day, we really don't know what's going on with our money, or we don't even understand what expenses are valid for our business, right? So this workbook, this bookkeeping workshop is designed for that. Something that I come across a lot with people who are small business owners or self-employed is the much requested W-9 form, and a lot of people still don't understand that concept. So I'm going to touch base a little bit on what is a W-9 and understanding a W-9. Also, what's a 1099? When do you get a 1099? And when should you, as a business owner, be reporting 1099s? Because sometimes we have a filing requirement for people we contract, and we don't issue them. And so, are you fully in compliance with some of the basic things that you should have as a business? What are self-employment taxes? We have taxes when we go to work, and sometimes we think as self-employed individuals everything's just a write-off, and we're not required to pay any kind of self-employment taxes, and that we could just take a free card. So I'm going to help you understand what are self-employment taxes and when you have to pay them, how you have to pay them, all that good stuff. Also, why must you file quarterly taxes? That goes hand in hand with self-employment taxes. And kind of like go a little bit over, like, do you really have a business or is it a hobby? A hobby versus a business is very important, because a hobby is something that does not have the same privileges that a business has. So you want to make sure that if you are taking credits for a business, it is because you have a legitimate business and not a hobby. So I can help you identify that as well. And then I'm going to go overall, how to categorize your businesses, go over bookkeeping in general. So if you haven't signed up, sign up. I have the link already on my wall, but I'll share it again. Let me do that right now while I'm here on live. I'm going to put it in the comments so that go ahead and sign up for the class if you haven't done so. Let me just find that link real quick. But I just kind of wanted to do this last minute reminder that if you haven't signed up, this is your chance. And I'm doing it early in the year because I want you guys to start. Hola Juan, ¿cómo estás? Saludos. I want you to take advantage of this in two ways. One, if you already finished your first year of business and you're like, wait a minute, I didn't do any bookkeeping. How am I going to do my taxes? Do I just show up with a bunch of receipts to my tax preparer? Are they going to do it for me? Well, no. Remember, tax preparation and bookkeeping are two different services and two different expenses. And so if you take this class, one, if you already started your first year and you're like, okay, what do I do now? This is going to help you prepare so that when you go to your tax preparer, you have everything in order, ready to go, and your tax preparer is going to love you for showing up ready to go. And two, if it's your second year in business, well, then now you're going to start, or if it's your first year, you're going to start off on the right foot because you're going to start already knowing how to get ready. Because when you leave everything January to December and then you start working on it in January, you're going to spend a lot of weekends with a lot of headaches, get everything in order. So my goal with this class is to also help you start the year off on the right foot, on the right track, and so that you go through your year smoothly, and at the end of the year, you know exactly where you stand. And throughout the year, you know where you stand. You know where your business is making money, where your business is not making money, and if you have to do any adjustments or tweaks to your business to make it actually profitable, because not all businesses are profitable. So let me see. Trying to find the link to the workshop. Let me see. And so, yeah, so I was working on it right now because I'm finalizing the details to the syllabus, and I was like, I need to set a reminder. Let me double check, make sure this is the right one. Okay. So I know I said I went up to 129, that I was going to go up to 129 after January 1st. But if you guys sign up right now, I'm going to go ahead and activate the link. If you sign up right now, I'll let you do it for $99. Okay, so I'm going to share the link right now. So you could do it for $99 because I had already said after January 1st, it was going to go up to 129. And tomorrow is the cutoff because I need to make sure that I have everything ready for those participants that will be attending, that they have their binders and everything that they need. Okay, because I'm going to give you guys a binder, which is going to be like your Bible for your business. That's going to help you stay on track. And if you sign up today as well, I'm not going to just leave you hanging. What's going to happen is the whole month of January, you'll be able to call me and get one-on-one answers for any questions that you have for the rest of the month. So if you start working on your bookkeeping and you have a question, you're confused, you're not sure after the classroom, you can still call me. So that's going to be all for the one price of $99. So take advantage. Did I put it? Let me put it in my comments. So I'm going to put it right here. So I just put the link in my comments, and I think I also just shared it on the regular page. So if you're interested in signing up for the class, the link didn't work. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure what happened. Well, I think I must have already deactivated it. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 quick second because for some reason it's not working. When it clicks, it works over here, but when I copy pasted it, it didn't work. So yeah, so sign up today, and I'll still let you get it today. If you sign up before midnight, you can do the $99. But after tomorrow it'll be the regular $129, and then after tomorrow, it will be, there will be no signups. And chances are that this is going to be the only class I do for the year. So if you don't sign up for this one, you may have to wait again for next year, or you may just have to hire me to do your bookkeeping. So this is your only chance you have to take advantage of this. I'm not going to do this throughout the year. Once tax season kicks in, I'm going to be busy. So I'm going to be busy and I'm not going to have time to do any more classes. So this is your chance. Aprovechalo, or you're just going to have to hire me. Ni modo. Let me see if I get it right this time. I'm going to try again, the link. And if not, I might have to try something else. So yeah. And then also this week, I'm going to be doing 2 videos on 2 topics. So I don't know why when I copy it, it doesn't take it. Let me try one more thing. So what was I telling you guys? Oh yeah, I'm going to do my 2 videos about the One Big Beautiful Bill, and I'm going to talk about 2 topics this week, so keep an eye out for those videos. And I'm going to talk about the 2 main ones that I'm going to talk about are the overtime deduction. How do you get that? How is it going to be different from previous years, and who's eligible? And the other video that I'm going to talk about is going to be the car credits, like the interest rate for the purchase of a new car. And I will share with you the link where you can go to verify that the VIN number is actually a car that was, the final assembly was actually took place here in the United States, because there's certain criteria you have to meet for the credit for the purchasing an American-made car and getting the up to $10,000 credit. Let me see. And also how to get the credit for the, I'm trying to put my password and talk at the same time, for the overtime credit. There's certain income thresholds. Oh, jeez. I need to get my pen. So yeah. So keep an eye out for those 2 videos this week from the One Big Beautiful Bill. Eso los voy a hacer en español. Voy a estar hablando, voy a hacer 2 videos, pero si hay otro tema específico del One Big Beautiful Bill que quieran aprender un poquito más, me dejan saber and I'll do another video. Pero el de One Big Beautiful Bill me dijeron que lo hiciera en español, so voy a hablar acerca del overtime, de cómo van a poder aplicar para los créditos del overtime. Le di una patada con mi pie. Y también cómo a sacar ventaja del crédito, quién califica para el crédito de los carros. Si compras un carro, cómo deducir los $10,000 de interés en la compra de un carro nuevo que tiene que ser asamblado. La última ensamblada tiene que ser estadounidense. So les voy a compartir el enlace donde pueden ingresar el VIN number y ahí les dirá si ese carro es elegible para el crédito de los intereses, ¿ok? Entonces, estén pendientes. Creo que ahora se va a agarrar la link. A ver. So, ahorita el link que estoy compartiendo, los otros, déjenme borrar los otros, pero, let me see. A ver, creo que ahora sí. A ver si ahora sí agarra el link. Sí, ahora sí agarro bien el link, ok. So, ahora sí ya está el link, que si se inscriben todavía esta noche, pueden agarrar el workbook por solo, el taller de bookkeeping por solo $99. Y van a ser 4 horas de mucha información muy buena. Si ustedes toman esta clase porque no quieren o no tienen el dinero para estar pagando de $300 a $500 por el servicio de contabilidad, que es esencial, un servicio realmente muy importante para cualquier negocio, pero yo entiendo que no todos están en posición para hacer ese gasto ahorita, pero es bueno que ya vayan aprendiendo cómo funciona, uno no sabe lo que no sabe porque no sabes, o sea, no eres adivino. Yo me acuerdo los primeros negocios en los que me aventuré, que tuve socios, socias, que hice sola, entonces ahora hasta me río porque digo, oh my God, ni teníamos idea de lo que estábamos haciendo en cuestión de lo que eran nuestras obligaciones fiscales. Y eso tuvo consecuencias, que los negocios se perdieron porque no teníamos la información necesaria, ¿no? Entonces sabíamos cómo crear, sabíamos cómo vender, sabíamos hacer muchas cosas, pero no sabíamos cuáles eran esas obligaciones fiscales en aquellos tiempos y entonces fue un error muy grande que salió muy caro, carísimo. No sabíamos que cuando habían varios socios involucrados tenía que llevar una estructura específica, una estructura específica, la registración de un negocio, la contabilidad de un negocio, las declaraciones de negocio, cómo se hacían. Entonces ni siquiera sabíamos cómo sacar ventaja de las deducciones, los créditos. Entonces era un desastre detrás de en la parte financiera, no tanto, o sea, les digo, las ventas estaban, entraba dinero, vendíamos cosas, hacíamos cosas hermosas y todo, pero no, realmente no estábamos. Y entonces por eso quiero que todo el mundo tenga acceso a esta información y quisiera yo darles todo mi conocimiento, así ir a trasplantarles todo lo que he aprendido en estos últimos años, pero me es imposible, ¿no? Entonces este curso está diseñado con esa información que es la más esencial, más crítica para un negocio que apenas está empezando y se quiere empezar con el pie derecho y tener una fundación sólida. Entonces vamos a hablar un poquito de qué es una W9, qué es una 1099 y cuándo me la dan, cuándo la tengo que dar yo. Muchos negocios nos corresponde también reportar y dar las 1099 y muchas veces no lo hacemos y entonces eso nos cuesta a veces a nosotros más dinero por no saber cómo manejar nuestros reportes financieros, ¿no? Nuestras obligaciones fiscales. Entonces hay mucha información en el internet, pero mucha información que existe en el internet está creada con la intención de, ¿cómo te diré? De darte información para que tú le des a esa persona acceso a tu información y que después te van a cobrar mucho más porque tú no sabías. Entonces te meten en un problema que después te van a cobrar para arreglártelo, ¿no? Entonces a veces veo videos, por ejemplo, que dicen, si tu contador no te está dando estrategias de planificación, entonces no es tu contador, está trabajando para la IRS. Entonces llámame. Pero sí llámame porque te voy a dar estrategias y te voy a cobrar $3,000 a $5,000 por estas estrategias. Entonces cualquier persona te puede dar estrategias, pero es un servicio, ¿no? Entonces aprender acerca de lo que realmente es un servicio, una venta que te están queriendo vender, información que realmente a veces, you know, yo no trabajo para la IRS, estoy licenciada por la IRS, pero represento a los contribuyentes que son mis clientes. Entonces tengo servicios que ofrezco y sí también ofrezco asesoría fiscal, contabilidad, declaración de impuestos, plan de pagos, negociar un plan de pago con el IRS. Entonces, pero igual son servicios que se pueden ofrecer siempre y cuando el cliente lo solicite, ¿no? Entonces, hay mucha información y simplemente quiero que ustedes tengan la información necesaria para que, tomen la información porque hay cosas que suenan muy bonitas y fáciles y no son como parecen, ¿ok? Cada caso es diferente, cada negocio es diferente y tiene diferentes necesidades, diferentes obligaciones. Entonces, this is what I'm trying to do here. So, bueno, eso es todo por hoy. Solo quería recordarles sobre eso, de que ya el próximo sábado es el taller. Mañana es el último día para inscribirse y si se inscriben hoy todavía alcanzan el descuento de $99. Ya mañana va a costar $129, así es que apúntense porque ya mañana se cierra el link y ya nadie se va a poder inscribir. Así es que, y como les digo, no va a ser un curso que voy a estar dando con frecuencia, que si lo vuelvo a dar va a ser quizás otra vez en enero del año que entra y no quiero que se pierdan esa oportunidad. Así es que aprovechen porque una consulta para la información que les voy a dar no se las puedo dar en una consulta. Este curso de 4 horas va a ser mucha información de mucho valor que les va a ahorrar miles. Les prometo que se van a ahorrar miles y miles de dólares con este curso que solamente les va a costar $99. Es para negocios nuevos que están empezando, que no saben qué está haciendo, o quizás ya estabas y alguien no te estaba, has estado corriendo tu negocio a ciegas y ni siquiera sabes realmente qué estás haciendo y necesitas esa orientación, pues te puedo ayudar. Entonces, inscríbete. Ya les puse en el primer comentario el link para que se inscriban. Y pues quiero que este 2026 estemos todos más empoderados que nunca con la información que necesitamos. Y bueno, eso es todo por hoy. Feliz domingo. Me despido. Que tengan una linda noche. Feliz año nuevo. Ya descanso porque mañana hay que trabajar.